Today I'm going to be showing you the basic logical operators in Python. Without further ado, let us begin. First of all, there's three logical operators. The first one is the AND. It means that both statements are true. Then there's the OR, which means that at least one statement is true. And there's the NOT that inverts the output. So let's start off with the AND operator. I'm going to say 3 is greater than 2, and 2 is less than 3. This is true since both statements are true. 3 is greater than 2, and 2 is greater than 3. This and this are the statements. Now suppose I said 3 is greater than 2, and 2 is greater than 3. This is false, because the first statement is true, but the second statement is false. And with an AND, it means that both statements are true. If one statement is false and one statement is true, then it's false. Let's do an OR operator. 3 is 3 is greater than 2, and 2 is greater than 3. For an OR operator, at least one statement is true. 3 is greater than 2, but 2 is not greater than 3. So only one statement is true. That's how it works with OR operators. Only one part of it has to be true. Suppose I said 3 is less than 2, and 2 is greater than 3. It would be false because both statements are false. Then there's the NOT operator, which inverts the input. So I'm going to write NOT 3 greater than 2. So what happened here? Well, 3 is greater than 2. Normally, it would be true. 3 is greater than 2, which is true. 3 is greater than 2, which is true. But if you put a NOT, it inverts the output, and the output is down here. So that true becomes a false. But now suppose I said 2 is greater than 3. Without the NOT operator, that would be false since 2 is less than 3. 2 is not less than 3, so it's false. But if you put a NOT operator, it turns that false into a true. That's all I have for you folks. Please tell me how I did today in the comment section, and have a great day.